Welcome to Egg Gaming, and today's, well, will probably be the final review of the day. It's going to be on a game that I have a lot of respect for. I played it off and on, and admittedly, I haven't had the time to fully immerse myself in this game and go over every single detail with a fine-tooth comb. It's a very detailed game, and a game that has quite the difficulty curve, especially if you're doing multiplayer against other people. That game is Combat Mission Beyond Overlord. That game was developed by Big Time Software, published by CDB Software, and published in North America on May 31st, 2000. Part of the Combat Mission series, which is a series that does turn-based combat. It uses a WeGo structure for handling player turns. It does it in full 3D, which is quite unique. Now with the simulation aspects that are unique, let's say there's a land obstacle or a building or something that would inhibit your ability to do radio communication. Or maybe your person just outside of walkie-talkie range. When something like that happens, the radios don't work. If there's an area of the map where you can't actually see it, because there's an obstacle blocking that troop, you don't see it. It actually takes into account every little detail you could think of almost in developing the scenarios, and you have to keep all of that in mind. There's a variety of tutorials here, quick battles. Here's a variety of mods you can get. So let's pick one. You get this nice little mission briefing. All these are very well written, and you must read this stuff or else you're going to lose. Now I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to try to get the game up and running. You have a variety of options. Fog of War, you can set free to place units. You can set the computer to be, or the balance to be one-sided. You could set up an almost impossible to win scenario in this game against the Axis side, and you could just be the ragtag allied troops, and you could try to develop a strategy to overcome that huge disadvantage, perhaps by using stealth or by using the environment to your advantage. If you're looking for a Warcraft or Starcraft clone, or even something like Command and Conquer, this is about 10 steps away from that as far as difficulty. This is one of the most difficult games I've played over the course of time. I had to watch a YouTube video where somebody just flat out didn't understand this game and was mocking it. I've actually seen more than one video like that where they deride the game. But it is one of those games where it's a bit of a niche game. It's for the person that's really interested in military strategy. So you see the 3D map, you have the troops, you have a variety of options. You can go through here. But obviously I'm not going to see the other side all the way up here because I don't have anybody up there who can see him. Where this game really shines is playing against other players. There's some players that'll make a move. They'll email somebody, and then later that day that person will make a move. And it's all like turn-based strategy over email. So let's say I wanted to move the tank up. Go ahead and set him to move up. You set up how everything's going to move, and then your turn is up. And it's the next turn. There's a variety of orders here: fast move, hunt, move, reverse, and it depends on the piece that you're trying to move. Like I said, this is a very detailed, complex, and also rather slow-paced game for the person that's really interested in military strategy, especially that of the World War II era of history. Also, the pieces that you have to move, the equipment, the vehicles, the soldiers, the guns, are seemingly appropriate for the time period as well, as are the structures for the most part. I'm sure that somebody that's An expert on this could find little discrepancies, but from what I've seen and my knowledge of the time period, about everything seems to match as far as the main campaigns go. And you have a ton of little scenarios this game comes with, as well as everything the modding community's done with this game. I'm not going to do a full match since that would take too long, but I just wanted to do a brief overview of this game. It's won of numerous awards for being one of the best games of military games, has an 88% on game rankings, and with the exception of a couple of places where it got rated in the 70s, a lot of places gave this a 9 out of 10 or higher. It does have a really high difficulty curve, so it is one of those games that will take a long time to really get good at it. But in the end, it is worth it if you're one of the people in the niche audience that's looking for a realistic turn-based military simulation game. So, if you want to pick up a copy of this game, where can you get it? I believe you can get it on GOG. Actually, yeah, you can get it on. Looks like on February 6th of 2019 they actually removed it from the catalog, which is a shame. Oh, it looks like it's in the catalog still. This page has it for $2.99, which is a steal. Even if you decide you don't like the game, I mean, it's still a game where $2.99 isn't much to waste on it. Like, just by some of the reviews on here, the starting one, this one is maybe the most embodying game of the quote gameplay over graphics ever made. Like I said, this is one of the most realistic military simulations you're going to find. It's a very complex game. It plays more like a high-level competitive game of chess than it does a game of Starcraft or Command and Conquer, but in the end, it's worth it. And I am giving this game even though it's a game that's a bit too time-consuming for me at the moment given my schedule, I'm giving this game a golden egg. It's definitely quite the impressive game. So where am I going to put it on the list? I'm going to put it in number 23. Actually, I'm going to put it number 24. Like I said, I'm giving it the golden egg. And really the game could be rated higher. It is a bit out of my personal favorite as far as genres go, but when I have played it, it's been quite enjoyable. So I'm going to put it at number 24 out of over 100 games at this point. Right above Kirby's Dream Course, right below Morrowind. Like I said, it's one of the greatest games of this type. It is a very slow-paced game. It's not action-packed. But it is a game that will really keep your mind active and sharp and will require you to use your brain instead of just mindlessly mashing buttons, dodging and rolling, which is quite a good change of pace given the direction many modern games are going. So, hope you enjoyed the review. If you can find a copy of this game, especially if it's still on GOG for the $2.99, definitely pick it up. It's worth every penny. Hope you enjoyed the review. Please like, subscribe, and have a great day.